Yo, what's up guys? It's Josh back with another video, and welcome to the KeepItTechie channel, where we teach Linux, talk tech, and help folks break into this ever-evolving field. And today's topic is kind of spicy, it's controversial, it's straight out of the shadows of the internet, and that's 4chan. Yes, 4chan just got hacked. Now, depending on who you are, that's either terrifying, hilarious, or maybe even long overdue. But jokes aside, this hack could have serious consequences, not just for 4chan users, but for anyone who values online anonymity, freedom of speech, and security on the web. And in this video, I'm breaking down what happened with the hack, who's claiming responsibility, what data was compromised, and what this means for the future of anonymous platforms and even your own security. So buckle up and drop a like if you're all about digital freedom, but also know how dangerous poor OPSEC can be. Let's get to it. Let's start with what actually went down. 2 days ago on April 15, 2025, users started noticing weird things happening on 4chan. For one, an old hidden board suddenly popped up with a message that simply said, "You got hacked." And that wasn't just a troll post. Behind the scenes, someone, or possibly a group, reportedly breached 4chan's backend infrastructure. And the crazy part, this wasn't like some little script kiddies that breached 4chan. A legit cybersecurity firm, Hudson Rock, verified screenshots that show backend access, moderator data, and even parts of the site's Yotsuba source code, the code base that runs the whole thing. And you know what makes this even more chaotic? The group claiming responsibility for the hack is allegedly tied to another meme-heavy image board called Soyjack Porty. Now, I know this sounds like an internet turf war, and it kind of is, but the implications go way deeper. So let me break this down like a cybersecurity professional doing a forensic sweep. According to reports, the Yotsuba source code was leaked. Yep, the internal PHP, mod tools, and board logic was dumped. Also, admin credentials were reportedly exposed, including hashed passwords. Doxing of moderators followed, and they had screenshots of IP addresses, emails, and login names, which were plastered across rival boards. And some insiders say this breach may have been happening slowly over a full year before it got discovered. And that's the key here. 4chan doesn't use regular user accounts, but its anonymity model makes moderators and admin privacy even more important. And this breach potentially unmasks the people responsible for curating and controlling one of the most chaotic places on the internet. And so if any of them were law enforcement, journalists, or extremist organizers, the fallout is massive. Also, this kind of leak opens the door for malicious actors to exploit site logic. Think bypassing bans, uploading malicious code, even hijacking how content is displayed to users. This wasn't just a got you, this was a surgical dissection of the site's internal structure. Now, real talk, I've never been a 4chan guy. I've always been over here in my Linux cave configuring VLANs and spinning up virtual machines on Proxmox. But I respect the internet's messy history. 4chan has been the birthplace of memes, digital protests, chaotic evil, and anonymous good. And this reminds me of when AnonOps took on PayPal and MasterCard back in the WikiLeaks days. But back then, it felt like cyberpunk Robin Hood. But in 2025, it's harder to draw a clean moral line. And this hack, it feels like we just opened a digital Pandora's box, one that affects everyone, especially folks who rely on online anonymity to organize, protest, and just exist in peace. So if you're someone who thinks, it's just 4chan, hold up. This breach has implications for how every online community handles backend security, anonymity, and trust. Now, let's turn this into something we all can learn from. Some of the security takeaways I want to give you guys is, if you run a web server, update your software regularly. This hack may have happened because of outdated PHP and unpatched code from years ago. Don't rely on security by obscurity. 4chan didn't use accounts, but once backend access was obtained, nothing was private anymore. Don't treat moderator tools like toys. And if you're storing IPs or admin logs or logs of deleted content, encrypt that stuff and audit access. Now, a couple cultural takeaways: the internet isn't a toy anymore. It never really was, but a lot of folks treat it like it's all memes and games until someone gets exposed. Moderation transparency matters. If your platform is anonymous, but you're running shadow bans or backdoor access, this will eventually come to light. Also, anonymity is fragile. Once your IP, device ID, or browser fingerprint get exposed, you're pretty much done. And so this might be a wake-up call, not just for sites like 4chan, but for all of us. Whether you're self-hosting a small forum or deploying apps in the cloud, assume you're already being watched and build with security in mind. So now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think the 4chan hack was a long time coming? Or should platforms that host controversial content be held to a higher security standard? And how do we balance anonymity with accountability in 2025? Let me know in the comments. You already know I like conversating with you guys down in the comment section. And hey, if you want to boost your skills and better understand how platforms are built and secure, make sure you check out my free Linux Plus course right here on the channel. And if you want to support the work I do, that same course is also on Udemy. And you can also check out some of my merch like the hat, and I have a couple shirts down below that I designed, which I think you guys will like. All right, folks, that's it for today's video. What do you think 4chan got what's coming to them? Or are you genuinely concerned about the implications? One thing's for sure, privacy and security are not optional anymore. And if you like this video, go on, subscribe, hit that bell, and as always, keep it techie. Peace. Yo, what's up, y'all? Listen, if you've been sitting there thinking about making a move, let me tell you, tech is where it's at. I don't care where you coming from, whether you've got a degree, a GED, or just pure hustle. There's room for you in this game. You see, tech is more than just keyboards and code. It's solving problems, creating opportunities, and building the future. You already have what it takes because tech doesn't care where you start. It cares where you're willing to go. You can teach yourself Linux, learn Python, break into cybersecurity, or even launch your own app. And the resources are out here for free. And yes, you heard me, free. Now, yeah, it's gonna take effort. You'll have to grind, but think about this. The time is gonna pass anyway. So why not invest it in a skill that'll change your life? I mean, tech doesn't just pay the bills, it opens doors to freedom, stability, and generational wealth. So stop doubting yourself, start small, stay consistent, and keep building. Because this isn't just a career, it's a movement. And guess what? You belong here. So let's get it, because the future is yours to build. Keep it techie.
Wow.